Right guys, welcome back to my channel. 2020 has been a really tough year, but Joe and I finally are getting away so we can do some travel. Today we thought we'd just do a little vlog on what it's like to fly long haul during COVID-19 and what the experience is like. All masked up.
Ready to go.
This is the drop-off zone. Normally, this would be rammed, but it's absolutely empty. So it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. Normally, the airport is absolutely rammed about now, but it is eerily quiet. This feels weird. Guys, remember, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, hit that like button.
Please stand clear of the door.
Oh my God, look at this. This is check-in. The fastest check-in ever. Oh my good God. It's like flying business class. It was that easy. Anyway, we've got ourselves a cheeky little upgrade. We're going premium economy. I don't think I've actually ever flown premium economy with BA, so it'd be interesting to see what that's like as well. It does feel weird. Can't say a lot else than that. Talking in this mask feels pretty horrific as well. Let's go check out security. Well, security took less than 3 minutes. What I think we can all agree is the most painful thing about coming to an airport is the security standing around. Not today, it was super easy. So we are in peak time at an airport at 8:30, 9 o'clock. It's a ghost town. It's like the last flight of the day. The red line at Gatwick is normally full. Barely a soul here. In this weird experience, a little bit of normality, an obligatory airport pint of beer. Oh, it's nice to feel normal. It's good to feel normal. Got about an hour or so to the flight. It is extremely weird here at the airport at the moment. It's something I'm very not used to, but we're just going to chill here for about the next hour, then we're going to board and we'll go through what it's like to travel long haul during this very strange time. Well, they were the weirdest airport beers ever. Absolutely no one in there. If you've ever been to a British airport, sat in the pub, it is normally rammed. So it does feel a bit weird. We're now walking to our flight. We're super excited. Let's see what the flight experience is like.
Got me up all night, putting things on the side. What do you have in mind?
Let's talk the good and the bad about the airport. The good is it's lovely and quiet. You don't fight over anything, no queues, really easy. The bad, it's really quiet. It's not good for the travel industry. Right, we're now boarding our flight. Joe's a little excited. It's been a long slog this year. We've had no time off and we're very much looking forward to this. So let's check out the flight and see what that experience is like for 8 hours, and we've got to wear a mask. Here we go. The plane is eerily quiet. Quite like a quiet plane though. That I am not complaining about. Quiet planes are good planes.
All the time, what are you trying to find? I hope this ain't a lie.
A couple of changes to the flight. There is no magazine. Normally you get a menu and a magazine. None of that. It was a bit weird. Not the end of the world. And there's no hot food either. But they do serve beer. I'm gonna check out the lunch now. Turkey sandwich and a chicken salad. Really happy with that, but I'm a fan of airplane hot food. It's a real shame, but at least we can travel. It does feel really weird flying with one of these on all the time, unless you're in the bathroom or eating or drinking. You've got to wear your mask the whole time. So far the flight has been pretty good. I do feel pretty safe. The staff here on this BA flight are absolutely incredible. They clean everything down, they wear masks. and they do understand the situation as well. So all in all, so far the BA flight has been brilliant. We've had a cold dinner. We're going to get apparently a warmed up toasty later. It's as much as they're allowed to cook for you, but all other services are normal. Got a hot sandwich, yeah? What do you got?
Chicken and pesto.
Got a Kit Kat as well. And then we've got literally about 50 minutes until we land. And when we arrive in Barbados, we'll talk you through the experience. We'll see what that's like. Apparently you've got to show a load of forms, they check your temperature, but we'll find out shortly.
Cause I'm vibing with all we have. Yeah, I'm feeling what we are now. I'm laying down on the ground. All I do is thinking out loud. Yeah, I'm vibing with all we have.
The bus was a bit busier than I thought, but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. Oh, bloody hot in here. So the nervous bit of the COVID test is over with. We have passed that bit of it. We're now just waiting here at immigration. Then we get our baggage, and then we'll be going to our hotel. We'll do a full report of what it was like travelling long haul during this challenging time, and kind of what to expect when you land here in Barbados.
Stumbling out of bed, one hell of a roller coaster. You're messing with my head. I'm ending up so
that took nearly 3 hours. Hang on. Yeah, our plane landed 3 hours ago. Oh my god. We'll talk about it when we get to the hotel. Okay. Rum punch. Just thought I should give you an update about the whole travel experience today. So at Heathrow, everything is very quiet. It feels very sad, but feels also quite nice because you can get a dinner table, you can get a drink very easily. There's nobody pushing you about. So the experience is quite good. Everything's very organised, very fast, very clean, very safe. And at no point did I ever feel that it was out of control or unhygienic. So big thumbs up to Heathrow Airport, well organised, well done guys. Now British Airways for me is a nostalgic airline, fantastic airline, very British spirit, and the staff are amazing. But their standards over the last few years, in my opinion, compared to people like Qatar or Singapore, two of my favourite airlines, they've not been quite as good. The staff, yes, just as good in my opinion, but the actual experience with them. Now, I have to say, the experience during COVID flight with BA was incredible. The staff were friendly, they were flexible, they were very clean and respectful, they were prompt, they understood that changes had happened. One thing the staff did recommend is perhaps at the moment business class and first class, unless you're needing to sleep, is not the same experience because you don't get all the hot food and the service you get at your seat. You kind of have to go get your own drinks and things. But we upgraded to premium economy and we was really pleased with it. If you're away, premium economy, first time I've ever flown it, absolutely fantastic. So the flight was very good. The food, now I'm one of these people that does really like airplane food, and I must admit the food was pretty good, but I do miss the old hot kind of curries or omelettes that they kind of make on there. So that was a bit of a shame, but all in all, 10 out of 10 from BA, fantastic, well done guys. Now when we got to Barbados Airport, now I do appreciate we're coming from the UK, which is currently here in October listed as a high risk country. So I do appreciate that the Barbadian government are very protective of its island and its people and try and keep everyone safe. But my good God, if you're going to do that, make sure it's organised and ready at the airport. So the first bit, you have to kind of arrive and you either turn left or right. Left is if you've got a COVID test, right is if you haven't. We obviously have one. You kind of go through, present your test, and if your test is within the 72 hours, on you go. And they check if you're staying at an approved hotel. Again, this is another queue. So the first queue for the COVID is about 20 minutes. The next queue is another 20 minutes. Then you join, once you've passed that bit as well and had a conversation about where you're staying, that it's an approved hotel. Then you go through the immigration, which is pretty standard, and then you join another queue, and this other queue is basically to check if you've had a COVID test again for the 3rd time. But this queue had 2 flights land at similar times, and this queue had 2 people signing people's forms, checking where they were staying and if they'd had their forms. We were stood in that queue for an hour and 45 minutes. From landing to getting to our hotel took over 3 hours. So that bit of the experience wasn't good. All in all, I'm hoping it's worth it. We've now got to stay in a restricted area of our hotel for the next 2 or 3 days, get a COVID test. If we pass that, then we get the run of the island. Can't wait, absolutely buzzing. I'm gonna get myself another one of these in a minute. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Remember guys, live life, walk out, and I'll see you in the next one.